team!
Hi!
Oh. You're stalking me in a weird way. No, please.
What do you mean?
You're just...
What do you mean?
Drew! Stop it, Drew!
Gold team, are you feeling sassy tonight?
We established on night one that they were sassy this year.
No, I've noticed that they're sassy. They're a little sassier than usual.
Wait, who got a sass sticker? I have a sass sticker.
I don't have a sass sticker.
I was not offered a, hey, now we got a whole
Finally.
There's many to choose from. There's sassy by nature.
Paul, take sass queen.
Sassy
It's
out the
perfect for
wazoo.
you.
I'm going to just take sassy with an exclamation mark. How about that?
I'm a sassy lassie.
Mine says sassy mama.
So another day, day 6.
No, it's like day 3, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not on the diarrhea yet. You're not on your diarrhea clock, Jonathan. In real time.
If any of you weren't at Jonathan's full band show last night, I did suddenly make the connection. Initials JC. On the 3rd day, he rose again. He is risen.
Technically, I am risen, yeah. Currently.
And when I saw a single set of footsteps leading to the cruise terminal, it was then that you carried me, Jonathan.
That was when I had to go and do something else.
Oh, no, you went to the bathroom.
That was
those
when
were my footsteps.
Yeah, those are your footsteps. I had to use the restroom.
Has ever so many people known about your bathroom situation at once?
I'm trying to think of a time when more people knew that I had diarrhea. I can't think of a time offhand.
Maybe when you were a baby, but not 2,000 people.
I mean, I kind of hope not. 2,000 people knowing that a baby has diarrhea I would like to call story on that situation.
I guess maybe they assume whenever they saw you when you're that little, that baby has to have had diarrhea
At some point.
But now, it's a bit more of a mystery.
I feel like we should stop talking about diarrhea.
Are you sure? It really is more of a red team topic, to be fair. So, let's go ahead and get to our sassy morning announcements. Good morning, students.
Good morning, Principal Samorin.
First things first, onboard booking. The onboard booking process ends this evening. Drew, if you have any words of wisdom, or any words at all.
Like tea?
The most, it doesn't matter how nice a place you're in. What really matters is the friends you have.
On a loop. That's very nice.
So if you
not related to onboard booking.
Oh yeah, so they'll be here after the show with Bookie Monster, and then we'll process the last of the forms that are in Bookie Monster tomorrow morning. So Bookie Monster will be in the atrium, and then they'll pull it out tomorrow morning. So get those forms in.
I will say, there's very little, when we pull inventory off of the website, there's very little left on the website, but we are going to hold the inventory for y'all. So, there you go.
Until the last form has been turned in by the end of the night. We will also say that as of right now, we are over 90% sold for just and counting. So thank you all for that.
Some of the inventory that's available on board is only available on board.
Yes,
so,
that's true too.
If you want to get a VD on next year's cruise, the only way to do it is with an onboard booking form. Or a VC, or VD, veranda category stateroom, that is.
Yeah. Funnily enough, VT cabins do lag the rest.
So the current status of the shipwide chess match, when I just passed it about 30 minutes ago, red team 2, gold team 9. We've heard some speculation that either a ringer on gold team or a saboteur on red team. So it was just somehow taking the queen and throwing it overboard, turning pieces into checkers. I don't know, but either way, good job on your red team. Let's see, a number of schedule items, a couple of last-minute ads if you haven't seen it in Sked. Drew and friends are having an a cappella concert at 9:45 in the Rolling Stone Lounge.
We rehearsed for 20 minutes, and it's only been 15 years since we sang together in college.
And
so
the concert is 30 minutes, so you have that to look forward to. Also, there's a last-minute dance party. I believe it is described as a thirst trap at 11 p.m. in the Rolling Stone Lounge. So you can look forward to those. Tomorrow, also some late office hours additions. Bill Corbett at 3 p.m. tomorrow will be up in the crow's nest, because where else could it be? At 3 p.m. And then if you want away, Brian David Gilbert and River Butcher all at 3 p.m. will be at near the Lido Pool Bar. So keep an eye out for those if you would like to say hi and hang out with any of them. Oh wow, that's right, the silent auction ended today, and we have some final numbers. Because you are incredible. The Crew Fund auction this year raised $6,132. And the auctions for Equality Florida raised $6,385. You are still welcome to contribute, to donate to either of those funds. There is a box near the guest services desk if you would like to just donate to the Crew Fund. You're welcome to do that there. Or you can use your stateroom card and speak to the front desk if you would like to do that. If you would like to donate to Equality Florida, you can go to eqfl.org and donate directly there. We have been so happy to be working with Equality Florida for the past several years. They're a wonderful organization that fights for LGBTQ rights throughout Florida.
And just thank you for your generosity. Both of these are incredibly important speakers.
Yeah, you're the best. Keep applauding for yourselves, please, because it's phenomenal. Thank you so much. That concludes the morning announcements. You've seen her. You saw her last year. If you were here, she was, I think, fair to say, the hit of the cruise. We had to have her back. We're thrilled to have her back. Please welcome back to the stage, Daphne already.
Absolutely horrific, honestly. And apparently the government is very upset about what I wear on a daily basis. So we're in quite a fight. Best kind of clothes for a JoCo show is a velvet gown with a neckline low and a slit cut up high to show upper thigh and the body that you got. To appear like you are artsy, but sexy, cool, and smartsy. A sophisticate who still looks fit for being on a stage. Becoming of your build and your age. And that's the revolutionary costume for today. To show the order writers and personal deriders just what a revolutionary costume has to say. It won't be ordered by Philistines to hide its living like it's obscene. And that's a revolution, I mean. Just listen to this. Executive Order, January 2025. Defending women from gender ideology extremism. From the grab 'em by the pussy guy, could you imagine? Across the country, ideologues who deny the biological reality of sex have used legal means to have a corrosive impact on the entire American system. I do want to dismantle the regime, it's true. That's my, what do you call it? My legs on the No, it is the policy of the U.S. to recognize two sexes, male and female. The secretaries of state shall implement changes to require that government-issued IDs reflect the holder's sex. Federal funds shall not be used to promote gender ideology, and each agency head shall promptly rescind all documents inconsistent with the requirements of the order. Why it's the most disgusting, atrocious anti-trans legislation ever to happen in America. The best protocol for endangered dolls is to neuter any potential doll to cover your skin and atone for the sin of walking out your house. You request that they don't kill you, arrest you, or depill you, and all they'll say is, all the gays have gotten really mean. Make the point unheard and obscene. And that's the revolutionary costume for today. Confront the TERFs and haters, the legal aggravators, who call you a deformity and send you on your way. It makes a statement that publicly we're just demanding the right to be, but that's a revolution, apparently. So I flaunt, and they hate nothing worse, I tell you. Flaunt, F-L-A-U-N-T. Flaunt women, there's no forgiveness. A little heads up to the fascists, yup, who think our lives their business. Honestly, they can get you for trying to see your doctor on a Thursday. And all that sort of thing. I don't know whether you know that. I mean, do you know that? They can get you for almost anything. It's a mean, nasty, totalitarian nosedive. The best kind of hair for a they, them, there is short little bangs with a side left there and fuchsia or lime. If you have the time to explain your every choice. When you look across the nation at cis and trans relations, there seems to be a quandary of what to do with us, since everything we do makes a fuss. And that's the revolutionary costume for du jour. You express your stupid gender and it sends them on a bender. That's why a revolutionary costume's terribly good. The whole community's terrorized, our dignity isn't recognized. They'll say we're decency's worst downfall, then peer at us through a bathroom stall with guile. We're in a revolution, so win the revolution with style. Sheppard! Trans people resisting! Especially all of you here right now, give it up for yourselves if you are trans and resisting this shit. And if you're not trans and also resisting this shit. God on the wheel. It's a lot and there's so, it seems so overwhelming so many times, and then we get to come on this boat and remember how many people there are, not just in our own communities, but across this entire country and even across this world, who all have each other's backs and all are here to support each other and figure out how to build the world we want to build. And thank God for it, because I need it, I know a lot of you need it, and particular shout out to all of the writers, activists, and community organizers on the boat this week who are here engaged in the tangible work of figuring out how to fight this fight. And I find a lot of the trans shit, you know, there's the trans shit. I love talking about being trans mainly because I like talking about myself. And because I like admiring the magic of my fucking community. And I also found that, like, giving a shit about transness kind of became this, like, gateway drug for me to, like, oh my God, realize how many things there are in this world that aren't serving people that we have the power to change. And then, if you start pulling on that thread, though, it's starts to get a little overwhelming because it feels like there's everything. Because, there's the gender stuff, and then there's also the capitalism stuff, and then there's also the white supremacy stuff, and then there's also the economical stuff, and then there's also the ecosystem stuff, and it really gets overwhelming. And then you have to remember that you're also navigating how to do all of it on a personal level, while remembering that you're also offering at a collective level. And honestly, sometimes it just feels like you're about to come apart of it seems, and I don't always know what's going to happen because it seems like our cultural conscience has got us in knots. We'll try to detangle what's overly taught into the fray now with all that we've got because we're hanging on by a thread. We'll make sure we're conscious but migrate and good. Outline and address our compulsory shoulds. We'll misunderstand or be misunderstood because we're following by a thread. Okay, emails, land back, student loan debt. We'll put them on a list and we will get to them soon. Give out private information. Pay for the train while using moderated name and watch your bank account balance circle the drain. I'll be anti-racist but won't be a drag. I'll buy all my food in reusable bags. I'll stop dating people with only red flags. I mean, there's gotta be a common thread. I'll come off as sexy but won't be a slut. And I'll keep myself rail thin but still have a butt. And I'll challenge assumptions but go with my gut. Why would I be hanging on by a thread? Now they're shooting for more earthquakes. Is climate more important than defunding police? Who knows? Both are kinda. Maybe so many crises. And now Saturn's in Pisces. How can we atone for the whole human race? I feel like I'm going crazy. Someone make the voices just stop for 1 sec. Like, am I toxic? Use less plastic. We'll keep it together when we're weathering the weather. And we'll find the joy in improving ourselves. I think we've been given a lot to digest, but we're gonna solve this without getting stressed. And if I can do it, I'll better my best. I won't be hanging on by a thread. If we can only get the needle threaded. What's that, James? You what?
I don't feel good. I think I'm having a panic.
Hey, breathe. Just breathe with me, buddy. Just breathe with me. Just breathe it in. Hey, you're doing great. Hey, you're doing great. Maybe let's stop the piano for a sec. Hey, take a deep breath with me. Okay, that's not quite it. Come on up. Let's come over here. Bring your mic with you. We're gonna try a little exercise real quick.
You want me to be in the stage?
Yeah, just come on. You'll follow my lead. You got it. Come down here with me.
I'd rather play piano.
Okay.
Welcome. These are positive affirmations for your healing success and self-esteem. Repeat these affirmations daily to improve your well-being and increase your vibrational frequency. We open with a grounding exercise. Clear your mind with a deep breath and release on a hum.
Just breathe.
Good.
So watch.
My body is a precious gift.
My body is a precious gift. Repeat what you hear. You got it.
I am calm and at ease.
Would you rather I just play piano?
I am whole.
I am a whole.
I am equipped to handle the challenges in my life.
I don't need your help.
Almost.
I am in control of my own behavior.
I am totally in control of my own behavior.
All of existence is working towards my success.
1,000 Instagram followers doesn't make me a bad musician.
I have the right to be. I have the right to have.
I have the right to be. I have the right to have. Just say what he says.
I am worthy of love.
I
I deserve sex.
I appreciate all the ways that I am unique.
I appreciate all of the ways that I am unique. See how I just said what he said?
It is natural for me to love myself.
9 times a day isn't excessive.
I am grateful that my needs are met.
Yeah!
The world is better when I share my gifts and shine my light.
It's worth it to be an artist.
I have the power to make the world a better place.
I have the power to make the world a better place. You got it.
Blessings are coming to me right now.
I shouldn't quit music.
You got the
I
spirit.
am where I need to be.
I am where I need to be. You got it. You got it.
My life is filled with abundance.
I have too much shit. Right?
My tension is melting away.
Ice caps.
I am enough.
Okay, that's enough.
I am well.
I am, well,
Rien n'est à craindre, tout est à comprendre.
Is that French?
Je suis le changement que je cherche.
je suis le changement que je cherche. Get it together, please.
The miracle of creation exists within me.
Whatever.
I am one with all of creation.
In a way, the universe does revolve around me.
Thank you for allowing yourself this moment of peace, healing, and mindfulness. Remember these words and embody a spirit of love and joy today as you move about this world. You have been affirmed.
We have been affirmed. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
You feel pretty good? Yeah?
You want to do a show,
Maybe a
girl?
little better? Maybe like you want to do some shows?
Let's do a show, girl.
Let's do a show, I
Let's do a show, girl.
Get it! Would you like to swing on a star and carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is the proper way to call the police when they fail at the job of keeping peace. Except by game, and it's used instead to describe how greedy they are in bed. And if your appetite for dick is really big, you might just call yourself a pig. So would you like to swing on a star and carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? You could be better than you are.
I got the world on a string, sitting on the rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. I got a song that I sing. I can make the
done it for years. Have I told you why?
No.
Yeah. So my dad used to sing me that song when I was little, and it's fun to kind of take a nice memory with Dad. Did anyone in the room have daddy issues? Is anyone in the world like working on them? I found like some really good shit happening with my dad this year. We are closer than we've ever been. We've found common ground. I just moved this year. I moved 9 times in the past 2 years. It's been a lot. And you'd think I'd be better at it by now. But I'm kind of someone who just moves in many tote bags. Just like load up as much as possible, take it on the train. Why plan in advance when you can just do it that day? But he came in, and he actually helped me. He came in with the fucking pickup truck and the trailer into Brooklyn to help his 31-year-old trans kid move. So, not to say that there's like 0 complications, but like there is love there, and it's kind of helping me see like, I don't know, all the ways that people I might not necessarily agree with about everything are still people, and when we access them as people, maybe we can find common ground and maybe help them realize that some of the shit they're doing is harmful and that they can actually be helpful instead of harmful.
Well said.
It's like healing your daddy issues heals the world. And leaving them unhealed makes it very fun in bed. It's creative. It leaves room for creativity.
It's been amazing to see the world via JoCo.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. Did anyone see the rainbow yesterday? Someone else saw a whale today. JPC saw a whale. I saw someone in this room saw dolphins. Yeah, dolphins off the way. And so James and I, we just keep on we are running around the boat all day, and then we're in staterooms right next to each other. We kind of wind up on the veranda at the end of every night just giggling. And last night, we were looking at the stars, right? And this is after several Michelob Ultras in, maybe a Drew's back deck juice here and there. I'm waiting for the wang wang until after we're done with this show. And I said, James, what do you think that star is?
That's Milby's arm.
Is it? And then we just sat there and chuckled for hours and he came up with ridiculous names for different stars. And I don't know, I'm grateful for you, James. I'm really grateful for you. Give it up for this guy and his talent. Yeah, fun. And it's kind of like just being out on the water and all you see is water and sky. And it's really cool. And we have a fun song about it. Tell them about it, James.
We're big Björk fans. Make some noise if you're Björk fans.
Yeah, any Björk fans in the room? Yes. Okay, so I just went on this whole Icelandic adventure. I've learned enough Icelandic to do a show in it.
Yeah, she straight up did a show in Icelandic.
Yeah, there's also a few other words that I learned. One of them is the Meisterside, which I won't give the context of, but I'll tell you translates directly to the champion's load. He was an athlete. And this big, this tiny guy, little mini Viking. Anyway, also this week is a bunch of Icelandic holidays. There was a Boludag. Boludag is a holiday where children make these paper fans in school, and they run around and spank each other on the butt and say Boludag, and then they owe each other pastries. It's fun. And then after Boludag is Sprinkidag, which is basically Mardi Gras. You just eat as much as possible. And then after that is Oshkudag, where children go from shop to shop and sing for candy. It's
Sounds magical.
It's all together. It's magical, and it makes sense that Björk came out the way that Björk came out.
So we've been looking at the stars and naming them things like Jared's Nose and Tuppy's Junction and Gifford's Comb, and it's all
Twindleing's bow.
and it's all a prelude to this song that is a bunch of creation myths. This is a song by Björk called Cosmogony. We'd like to sing it for you folks.
I invite you to breathe it all in with me right now. Let's take a breath and then let it out on a moan, and we'll take another breath and let it out on a yell. Sound good? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Tropical adventure places make it really easy to like remember what a wonderful thing it is to be alive and how grateful I am to exist. So thank you to the sea, and thank you to the stars, and thank you to you fabulous people. Thank you to Storm and Paul and Jonathan and Drew for having us. And to everybody else who makes this fabulous night happen.
JoCo rules.
Thank you, I love you guys. Even though the stars are blind, you can show me real love, baby. I'll show you mine. I can make it nice and naughty, be the gentleman angel too. Got a heart and soul and body. Let's see what this love can do. Baby, I'm perfect for you. Daphne always.
Yeah, Rody!
Always. Now I have to vamp while they get the stage switched, but I will once again call attention to our awesome stage tech crew. Oh, I did have a note. Wait, let me find this here because none of us in management actually knows anything. So here's a surprise. Something Drew said earlier was incorrect.
The onboard booking team will not actually be here after this show. The Bookie Monster will be in the atrium, and if you want to drop off onboard booking forms, you can leave them there. Yay! How are we doing back here? Do we have all of our performers? Do we have all of our performers yet? Because I know one of them went to the bathroom just before Daphne walked off stage.
Which one?
So I'm going to wander on the stage a little bit. I don't know, anybody here from out of town? Who came the farthest to be on JoCo Cruise from here in the Gold Team audience right now? Anybody think they hold the record? Anybody come from New Zealand? Anyone come from further than, is anything physically farther than New Zealand without going into outer space? Congratulations to our winner of no prize, except for many, many frequent flyer miles, I hope. We good? All right. I don't know how many of you came to see them at their late night show the other night. I've said this before, I will say it again. It's one of my favorite things to do as a person who programs this event, as to get a whole bunch of my funny friends to come on board and do funny shit for my pleasure. And so, with that ringing endorsement, what was the name you all came up with for... Gin Fucktini? Well, you're welcome, whatever the hell that word is. One at a time. John Patrick Cohen. Adam Devine.
The mic is on.
The mics are on and the wings. I better hurry up. Aaron Keith. Paul F. Tompkins. Is just waving from the wings and refuses to come on stage.
She's still being mic'd up and brought online.
Still being mic'd up.
In the meantime, can we get the house lights up by 200%?
Perfect. Perfect.
Right? Yeah. Pop, pop. You can hear me.
Janet's really the one that's best at this.
What do we need to do? Like get it started?
Yeah, we should probably just
Hi everybody, we are Jen Fucktini, and we have a special guest that's going to come out here and do some conversation with us as fodder for the improv scenes that we're going to do. Now, let's bring her out here right now. Welcome to the stage, Reka Shankar! Reka, please have a seat.
Yes. Here for the slam.
Oh my gosh, we're doing this sitting style.
Yeah, we're going to chat with you.
I love that.
And let us please have a suggestion of one word from the audience. Just give us a word to start our conversation.
Pencil.
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 Okay. I don't know if intuitively. Does that spark anything for you?
It's all sparking. Okay. So
what about pencil?
Pencil reminds me of in the nurse's office in my elementary school. There was this sign. I don't know why it's in the nurse's office, but it was like a pencil with 2 points, and it was like never makes mistakes. And then it was like a pencil with an eraser. It was like sometimes makes mistakes. And then it was a pencil that just had 2 eraser ends, and it was like always makes mistakes. And I was like, that's me. Isn't it? Oh.
Was that like the original Myers-Briggs? Like,
yeah, I've been here enough, Jay. I always makes mistakes.
I'm an eraser. What did it mean?
I really don't know. I'm like, am I supposed to aspire to double-sided pencil? That seems so unhealthy.
Yeah, you don't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And what are the actionable items to achieve?
The nurse gave me no information. She just putting Band-Aids on me. What the hell? And
How often were you going to the nurse?
well, this is interesting because I know it's children's stories. Do we like these as moms, whatever? But I used to play hooky a lot in elementary school.
Really?
I used to be a very bad kid, and then I like came to realize that I needed to shape up when I was like 11 and just like study harder. But in elementary school, for like 3 weeks straight, I played hooky, and I didn't know that's what it was called.
3 weeks straight, like every day out of school for 3 weeks.
But I did the most annoying version, where I went to school. So I still had to take the bus. My parents had to help me get ready in the morning. My grandparents had to give me breakfast. Went to school, faked a stomach ache, asked to come home. And I would go home, and then my mom would give me like Pedialyte or something, and I was like, small price to pay for being at home. Yeah, I'm drinking weird orange juice, okay. And then one day, we were playing in the garage, and she goes, and she's an immigrant. I didn't even know she knew this word. She goes, are you playing hooky? And I said, what is that? I didn't know what that was. She's like, it's when you like fake being sick. I was like, no, of course not. And then she was like, then she was trying to diagnose, what is it at school that keeps making you sick at lunchtime? Is it the chocolate milk? I'm like, no, it's not the chocolate milk. No one tell me to not drink the chocolate. I'll kill myself. And it's like, is it the PB&J sandwiches? No, I love those. Please, nothing good is leading to this. It's only bad things like math and reading. So I did that for a very long time. And then when
I mean, at a certain point, obviously your parents knew what was going on. Because otherwise they would have taken you to the doctor.
Yeah. I don't know, man. They're also like immigrants and they're like, literally get over it. Like, we don't take you to the hospital. I think at a certain point they were just like, you have a stomachache, go to school. You seem to be fine.
Right.
Nothing seems to be happening with this stomach ache.
Yeah.
And all you do is come home and watch Price is Right and drink Pedialyte. Yeah!
Rika, do you remember how you got it in your mind to do this in the first place? Did you just do it once and it worked? Or did you see this method somewhere?
I must have seen it on television. I was glued to that thing. I must have seen it on TV. I also wasn't very good at school, so probably no positive reinforcement because I didn't deserve it.
What was your best subject? And
oh no. In elementary school, nothing. I was so bad at everything. I never listened. I got sent to the principal's office for talking all the time.
Just going from office to office.
Nurse's office, what's next, principal's office. But if I was good at anything, it was probably art class. I was good at painting in theory, maybe.
When you were faking sick, were you doing it for your fellow classmates? Like, how big was your performance?
You know, it was a selfish performance. It was just for me.
Okay.
I wasn't even showing off for anybody to be, you know.
Do you remember how you did it?
Is Sick Rika in the room with us now?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go, guys. This sucks. I gotta go.
Did the nurse ever, like, contradict you? Or?
I feel like my school was bad. Because no. But if I'm the school nurse and I see this same kid that seems fine coming in like 15 days being like, I have a stomach ache at the same time every day and I seem really happy when someone's about to pick me up. I feel like I go, you have to stop. You must, and your grades are bad. It's all sort of adding up in a bad way.
So what was the revelation you had at 11 that turned your life around?
It was crazy, man. I was at like a party, a family party, and I saw my cousin, you know, family parties, and I saw my cousin getting praised for being so smart and getting good grades, and I was like, the hell? I want that. And so I literally went home, and like a cartoon character just like opened a geography book and just read several chapters and took a bunch of notes and was like, I will be smart. And then I started getting good grades, and then I became so different. I became like, I will never miss a day of school in my life. I will never be late to anything in my life. I will get A's in every single class, and I will never do anything unless a teacher tells me I'm allowed to. If a teacher says sit, I am sitting. If a bomb goes off in that room, I am sitting until the teacher says get up. I was like, I totally changed.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you get the praise that you wanted?
Yeah.
Bring it, Stalker!
Thank
I just heard on the announcements that they're not doing any chocolate milk today. Apparently the whole supply was tainted. So we have no chocolate milk for the kids for the whole day.
This is bad.
Yeah.
Because I've talked to some of these kids and they really love that chocolate milk.
My kids are little fucking demons if they don't get chocolate milk.
Not literal.
Oh, well no.
Okay.
I assume.
You assume what?
I assume not literal.
You're not sure though.
No one can be sure.
You can't be
No one can be sure. We've had this discussion.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we're in this together.
Yeah, I guess.
How do we tell these kids without there being a riot?
Well, there's regular milk.
Can we fool them somehow?
We could do regular milk in the dark.
This is it.
So I've been told to report to room 308.
Yeah. What's going on with you?
I've just been feeling a little off, a little left of center.
Oh, really? Can you describe some details for us?
Yes, a little shiver starts at the base of my spine and works its way down to the bottom of my spine. Is the base the bottom?
Base is the bottom.
Base is the bottom.
So I guess it goes...
Is it just a shiver in your butt the whole time?
Legally I have the butt shivers.
Legally, you say?
I'd like to talk to my lawyer.
Okay, how old are you?
Don't say a word. I am your lawyer.
Melissa, thank God.
I am a kid lawyer who exclusively works for children. Also, I take some murder cases.
You should say kid lawyer, mother approved.
And we should say that. And how old are you?
I am 5 years old.
Okay, and how old are you?
I am timeless.
As you can see, I have fruit by the foot inside of my suitcase.
Oh, hell yeah.
Suitcase.
I
You have...
Why did you bring this rolly bag full of fruit by the foot in here?
Well,
And I wouldn't say full. There's maybe 12. But
okay,
that's
all right, okay. Perhaps my father brought his briefcase to work today and I needed to use something else. I'm going to have to call my lawyer in 1 minute if this gets out of here.
Do you have any sort of degree that we could see?
I got a degree burn on my hand.
A rope burn? Yeah. From losing a case, perhaps? Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck. It's time for my nap.
Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry to interrupt kids. Earmuffs.
Okay.
I don't know what this is.
Not me?
You're
Okay.
not a kid. We don't have time to convince each child individually that the milk they're drinking is chocolate milk in the dark. This one at a time thing that's now turning into a trial, we just don't have that kind of time.
Hey, lady, you're messing this up for me. This is the most...
You got me stress eating.
Don't eat that. Can't eat the fruit by the foot.
Why not?
If we have no chocolate milk and no fruit by the foot, we're fucked all day today.
You didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that.
Oh, brother, I'm sick. Oh, I am so sick, Mom. Wow.
Honey,
This one is bad.
this is not plain. Oh, your lower back hurts? Yeah? You're gonna claim sciatica again, honey?
I have sciatica like Grandpa. It's genetic,
I
Mom.
don't think so. It's not contagious like that, sweetheart. No, that's a really sweet, and you're doing the little taco shape with your tongue, which you know I love. But that doesn't mean you're sick, okay, kiddo? You gotta go to school, don't you? Yeah, well,
I'm so glad you came in. I'm so sorry to tell you that your daughter has a pretty advanced case of taco tongue.
I thought you were doing that by choice. No.
It starts out by choice and then it's involuntary after a while.
Oh, honey.
Your
I
daughter-
still feel like you're chocolate milking it.
Hey, I'll get social services.
I apologize.
You're calling?
I apologize.
You're calling her a liar? She has a serious condition.
I'm calling her a fibber.
I'm a medical doctor of 2 years.
Wow, I believe
And I
you
can tell you.
said that.
You gotta start somewhere.
Why is your degree in air quotes?
Did you have to pay extra for that?
It's, how can you tell they're air quotes? Nobody's ever spotted that before.
Well, I'm gonna go. Bring my suitcase. I gotta get out of here.
Okay, I see what this is. You're faking a love connection. You're faking taco tongue.
No.
She's trying to get us back together.
And she saw him with the parent trap.
Yes.
And she,
Yeah. You know, it's been a long time.
it has been a long time.
Yeah. All right.
You look great.
I sort of went to medical school.
I love the air quotes, by the way.
Thank you.
So fun.
Thank you.
So ranch style.
Yeah, it is ranch style. Yeah. So, are you sneaking in one of these days?
No. Heidi won't let me.
Well, I am. And,
All right, so far we have Melissa on the board guessing $9,528 for a 2007 Honda Odyssey. Gary, do you want to bid higher or lower? Let us know your bid.
Okay, higher or lower than the $9,000 and something dollars.
That's correct.
Okay.
For a 2007 Honda Odyssey. Honda, hell yeah.
Higher or lower. Could I get someone to stake me the money?
You don't have to buy the Honda. If you get closer to the price of the car without going over, not physically closer, and not emotionally closer, don't stare at the Honda. Okay. Don't make fuck me eyes at the, we'll be right back.
don't say fuck me eyes. Don't say fuck me eyes. Hey guys, doing great.
Great.
One thing is, remember everything that we talked about beforehand, how the game goes. And don't do things that we never said happen. Like, don't wander over to the car.
Got it.
The money is like, it's fake money until you win. So you don't have to worry about borrowing money.
Got it. Yeah.
I feel like I don't need this note. I feel like I'm doing good.
We both got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't do it just to him because then it looks like he feels self-conscious.
I'm gonna get a whisper too, right?
I'm
not gonna get one?
Okay, so great, again.
Okay.
Really doing great, but don't do weird things.
Got it, yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Hey, thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Try to curse a little less.
Yeah.
Also, how is it a 2007 Honda Odyssey? It's supposed to be like a new car.
I know we couldn't, it's just Honda's really been dragging their feet. Really dragging their feet.
Why wouldn't somebody tell me? This is bad for me.
Tom, I am so sorry. I will get on the phone with, is Mercury still a car?
It is.
Mitsubishi, perfect.
Yes. You don't have to call anybody.
Okay.
That's on me.
Okay.
I just wish you was a whole
Okay, I'm sorry. I will keep you informed. I apologize.
Okay.
Thank you, Dad.
I'm so sorry. Honey, you left the kid's seat in the car. I need that. I'm gonna put that in the Jeep. Can I grab that out
Sell
real
us
quick?
your car?
Would I try and sell you my 2000 Honda Odyssey?
Are you trying to sell our 2007 Odyssey?
I'm trying to give it away. Pick up the tax break, sweetie. We're back, and it's one of those ladies that appear on Price is Right, frozen.
Can they see me?
Frozen, but still sexualized. Because that's what we do here on The Price is Right. You're crushing it.
Can they see me?
As long as you don't move, they can't see you.
Okay.
All right, Gary, we're going to need a guess at the price of this 2007 Honda Odyssey.
There's also a child seat in it, it's worth more.
Oh, and I just got a note from my producers. There's a child seat in the back, which will be factored into the price.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I guessed my price, and I
Fucking
didn't know.
guess again, Melissa. We'll be right back for commercial. We'll be right back.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of
Geez,
you.
I thought I was doing good. What the heck?
You're doing great. I didn't
Bob
see
Barker
this
is
coming.
literally like the meanest man I ever
I know.
knew.
He's really, and the older he gets, the more ornery he gets. Because not enough people are staying and hoovering their pets, and he is pissed.
I know. Look at him. I hate him.
Okay, now the baby seat isn't a problem anymore.
Okay, great.
So just stick to the plan, and we're gonna be driving home in an old car.
Okay.
Everything's great. It's good.
Was that sarcastic? Was that sarcastic? We're back, everyone. And after 2 commercial breaks, Greg was just about to do his thing. Greg,
Okay.
how much for this
My
2007?
name was Gary.
I'll be anything you need me to be for today. I didn't know.
God damn it! We'll be right back. Is it great?
Kids, can you all sort of just sit really quick?
Sort of?
Yeah. Can you sit?
Are we in trouble?
You 4 are sort of, yeah. Please.
Can I sit like a lady in an old painting?
Can I sit like I'm around a campfire?
I'll do tough love, gonna tell it to you straight.
And Toby, how would you like to sit?
I'm comfortable with the choice I made initially.
Well, you 4 are the usual suspects. You have been in my nurse's office every day this week.
And you could be better at your job if you just applied yourself harder. I'm sorry, but...
That to me sounds like one tall tale.
Are you sure you don't want to change the way you're sitting? It seems like it would be an opportunity to do a fun voice.
I like that.
No, I think I can find my thing in this.
Peter?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think you guys are actually sick.
Now, you reckon we're liars?
Wait, I want to do that voice.
All right, I'll be the lady then.
And of course, we have our assigned chairs.
Yeah. Very good. I feel like the 4 of you are getting bullied for obvious reasons. And I think that you're in here to sort of avoid that. But I think we should run right towards the conflict, huh? We don't need to pretend to be sick every day.
Do you feel you're able to do that in your own life, though? Huh, Julia?
Why are you persistent in vexing us so?
Yeah, I don't mean to pry, missus, but I see a tan line where a running wing used to be.
If you must know, then we can go through a divorce.
You don't have to tell anybody anything you don't want to.
And Toby, some sort of a quip from you.
I just don't think that I need to be here. I mean, I'm just a regular sick kid. If anything, all 3 of them should be in trouble and I should get to go.
Can I be the tough love person now because my spine is starting to...
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me tell you something. I've been in a lot of nurses' offices before. You're not the first nurse I've seen. And here's what I know about nurses. They're all paranoid. Now, is that how you want to be?
They're not all paranoid. Are we all paranoid? Oh my God.
See what I'm saying? I feel like I'm finally getting through to you.
My pearl earring!
And tell me, do you want to switch chairs or... Because I feel like you're part of this 4. Are you really just sick every day?
Honestly, you haven't even given me like an initial screening or anything.
Well, what's wrong?
I don't know. I mean, my eyes are bleeding. I don't think I should have to know what's wrong.
You're gonna make this kid the problem and not look at yourself?
I never even thought about that.
That's like a cactus without water.
I feel like everyone's really found their chair. Like, you know what? Let's mix it up one more time just to be safe. And up.
We all want to be token. We all want to be token. I do. It's easier. We should all be token. It's easier to be token.
Find a chair, quick, 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 before I take it away.
Blood.
And sort of around the horn one more time, Toby.
I still feel really sick.
Listen up. Don't do this.
What?
Oh no, make it stop.
You just did drugs in my nurse's office. We got him.
That was beautiful, guys. Do you want me to go off that? Do you want me to get another suggestion? Or do you not care at all?
I don't give a good goddamn.
Oh my god. Okay, wow. So that scene reminded me of... Yeah, what's going on with it?
Paul came out and made me do this. I don't even know what it looks like.
Away from your face.
It's too far. Now it feels so far away.
Yeah, you can see it right out of the corner of your eye.
It's all I can see, Paul.
Yeah.
It feels like a part of my face grew out.
Oh no.
I'll go see if Paul Saborn can help.
Yeah.
I want to be Paul.
In part of the show.
I will say that this does remind me of, I went to film school and all the... Sorry, but all the like audio guys in film school are really awful. And like, listen, that's not to say anything of audio adults.
Just film guys.
Just kind of,
film
you
kids.
know, yeah, or that type of person that could be any age that's just like, you don't understand what I do, you know?
Yeah.
I remember one time, one of my earbuds had, this happened to me like very often. One of my earbuds would like fall into water or a cup of coffee or whatever. So one of them would always just be dead. So I'd always just have one earbud if I was listening to music. And some guy called, like grad student or whatever, said to me, "Are you only listening to one channel of audio?" I'm like, oh my God, get a grip. We're all downloading this music. It's like 18 times removed from the original music. Get out of here. So annoying. And it's just like, they just want to make you feel bad. That's it. Yeah, I'm only listening to one channel on, you know, oh, pity me. Yes, so that's that.
Do you have other things like constantly dropping the earbud into a drink?
Yes. I don't have a sense of the size of my body. I have very bad proprioception. But very good vocabulary. So like, ever since I was younger, just like I'm bumping into shit like a cartoon character, truly. Like, and like part of it, like I have a giant ass, and so like that's not my fault. Thank you. That's literally not my fault.
It's not a fault at all.
It's literally not my fault. And so like I'm bumping into stuff in high school, and what am I gonna say? Sorry, Mike, I bumped over your mom's lamp because I have a giant ass. You know, you don't want to talking like that to Mike. You have a crush on Mike. But yeah, so I'm a little clumsy in that regard. I also will do a crazy thing where I'm like, I can hold a lot of items. You know, I'm like, what's one more item? Let me try to get all these items from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Then I don't have to make 2 stops. Whether it's like 2 big garbage bags, so I don't make 2 trips or whatever. I'm always trying to hold too much.
Especially when there's only one thing left.
Yes. Oh, if there's one thing left, toss it off. That shit always falls. It's crazy. I don't know. I was talking about this in therapy truly 2 weeks ago. It's like, I think I have to stop, not even metaphorically, literally holding too many items. I'm just dropping stuff all the time and getting so agitated.
Rika, have you ever broken something like truly important that was your fault that you broke it? Or like I damaged something that wasn't yours even?
I know you're from Philly, Liberty Bell.
It was me. I was like, I can hold the Constitution Center and the Liberty Bell. Here's the other thing though. I wouldn't, if it was really important, I made a rule to myself. I said, technology can't go with juice. You can't.
That's the smartest thing I've ever heard.
If you're holding juice, you can't hold any piece of technology.
Yeah.
They have to be separate trips. So if I have like juice or some coffee or water, and then my laptop and my phone, and I'm trying to migrate them all to my room, I'm like, you cannot hold juice while holding the laptop. Take the laptop separately, then come back and grab all your juices and all of that and bring it to your room.
What led you to that decision?
Can I also, just very quickly, technology can't, what was the phrase?
Can't go with juice.
Technology can't go with juice is the most double eraser thing you've said all night.
Thank you. No mistakes anymore. What led me to that is I absolutely have spilled like tea on my laptop, but lightning fast. I flip that shit over. You drain that out. You drain it like a wound, get all that tea out of there. No tea in the laptop. And then I worked in post-production for a long time. I'm like, this is dangerous. I have a lot of liquids and I have a lot of machinery. Let's be really careful here. So I adapted to become a little careful with liquids and technology, just not in other areas of my life. I'm clumsier in other areas.
But to be clear, the liquids aren't part of the post-production.
The liquids, I suppose liquids
sounds like, okay.
They don't mandate you having liquids in post-production. You should have liquids. You need to be hydrating.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated if you're in post-production. You're probably in a room that is simultaneously the hottest room you've ever been in and the coldest. So you need your liquids and your fluids and your potions. Yes, I don't think I've damaged anything super important. I dropped my phone. I dropped my phone in line for free underwear. Everlane was giving out underwear. That was a real, wasn't worth it situation.
How much free underwear were they giving away?
One underwear, one piece.
Underwear?
One slice of underwear.
One slice of underwear?
Yeah.
Why is it called a pair? Don't you say like a pair of underwear?
A pair of pants. Yeah, but what is it? What's the pair? The two holes?
Why have I never thought about this?
Yeah.
I'm treating you like you have the answer to everything now because you said technology.
I'm not even gonna tell it. I know it. I'm not gonna tell it. No, I don't know it.
All right, give it up for Rika. Scott, I want you to know, and this is a team meeting, and Scott.
Oh, God damn it! We're almost out the door.
No.
I think it's weird that you make two team members stand with your back to them. I feel like that's not inclusive. Can we not all be?
Why do you do these in the round?
Are you training them?
Scott, you have no right to ask me that question.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
After yesterday's shift, okay? Gary's behind me because he's assistant manager.
Oh.
And Marcy doesn't even work here. That's Gary's parole officer. Which I wasn't supposed to say, and I apologize.
Wait, is she like one of the British guards where she can't?
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Scott, no, why would we assume that she's like a British guard?
She's just a person.
She's good.
But she's very tolerant.
Scott, Jen's gonna be working your section with you. You're no longer allowed to touch any food. No, I'm sorry, Scott, you're no longer allowed to touch any food. Gary and I made this decision.
I wasn't working yesterday. What happened on his shift?
Is this because I dropped 15 Salisbury steaks?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
This is a Radio Shack.
Yeah, and I said, does anybody want anything? And you said, I'll have what you're having, and I was having 7.5 Salisbury steaks. So I guess I'm the asshole. Hold on, I keep my job.
What?
I keep my job if I can carry you and a chair.
Don't make someone else's skin make contact with your saliva.
You're not, Scott, you're not lying.
Deal.
She has her limits. She's very tolerant. I'm telling you, don't push it too far.
I already claimed that cheek with my spit. You can't do that. I could do this all day, and I'm sure Jen could too.
You're Jen.
I am? How long has that been true?
Jen, you work in Scott's section. Scott, you can't touch any food. You shouldn't need to. It's a Radio Shack.
But if I can pick you up, I keep my shift.
No, you're still working your shift. You don't get to go home, Scott.
If I can pick you up and curl you 15 times.
Oh, I feel like you really just want to...
Or she takes the job.
I don't know, Scott. Which one would you rather do and answer honestly?
The customers are staring and they seem to want the first thing.
Hold on a second, Scott. Napoleon, can I talk to you for a second?
Please.
You guys better buy something.
I think if you just let him pick you up one time,
okay.
When he goes for the chair, he'll have to put you down.
Right? He's not going to pick me up in a chair.
Then you can fire him, finally. He's the worst employee here, and I'm a convicted felon.
No.
You look so worried.
No.
You look so
Wait,
stressed
Jen has
out.
something to say.
Yeah.
You look so worried.
Worried?
If someone licks me one more time, I'm gonna murder them.
Why are you telling me? I don't need to know that.
Well, you're the boss.
Barely. Okay, I'm going to let you pick me up and the chair to keep your job.
Okay, fine. I'll curl you 7.5 times like I said.
How about this? You pick him up and the chair, but if you can't hold both things at the same time, you're fired.
And I have to lick her.
No.
Why not?
No. She's going to murder someone.
I didn't overhear that.
She said it. She said it pretty directly.
Okay.
I'm picking him up in the chair?
Oh shit. I hadn't thought of that wrinkle.
This is why you don't have an arsonist for an assistant manager.
I'm the bad guy now?
Yeah! The only reason we're in this mess is because the old Radio Shack burned down.
I just happened to be there!
Is that true?
He did it.
The court says.
Did you know that Ennio Morricone invented the radio? I went to film stuff.
Pick him up. And I'll spot. Janet will spot. I have very strong arms.
Who's Janet?
You're Janet?
I thought so.
Great.
So I'm picking you up in a chair and curling you.
Hey, I think you said and the chair.
Perfect.
Wait! I'm Jen. You can go ahead.
Yeah, get the sneeze.
I told you, he looks worried.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Paul S. Does our Radio Shack have insurance?
Here we go.
What?
You're fired.
What?
Hey, Kyle. Sorry to bother you.
No, it's okay.
Can you not have liquids at your desk? We're working on a rocket. Those people are really in space. I just want nothing to get spilled on your desk.
No liquids at all.
Okay, you're looking at me like you already spilled. What happened?
No, okay, so, all right. In the morning, I have coffee.
Okay.
I have a nice cold juice.
Okay.
I have another cup of coffee.
Okay.
Dipped in a different cup.
And you spilled.
Let me finish. I have a little shot of creamer.
Okay.
Just by itself.
Okay.
Why are you holding your nose?
Well, I'm sort of stressed because you work at the oxygen desk. And so if something went wrong, we probably have minutes or seconds, right? To fix what's going on on the space station.
Nothing really went wrong.
Okay.
Okay?
I can listen to you list more liquids as long as none of them spilled, right?
I didn't spill them.
Okay.
Some things spilled.
You know, I'm gonna check in with them. Hey guys, it's Houston, can you hear us?
Those guys are funny. They're trying to make you think like monsters took over the space station.
Hey guys, can you breathe up there?
Sorry, we're just watching Spaceballs.
What'd I tell you? They're having a great time.
Alright, then let's...
Oh, no, there is a problem. Oh no, looks like monsters have taken over the space station.
Oh wait.
Do not be the boy that cried wolf here, guys.
That's the second time.
We're Joshing. Holy shit, what the hell is that?
Welcome to your nightmare, bitch.
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah, I'm turning them down. Air.
Okay, now.
I'm sure it's fine.
I don't know if Freddy Krueger is up there for real.
Janitor?
What?
I said our house doesn't have a janitor.
Then who hired me, bitch?
Hi. You must be Kevin. So nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I'm so
Kevin.
excited to go on the stage.
Yeah, me
Incredible.
too. You're Elaine, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Great. So, the only thing you had in your profile is that you're a film major.
Yes, yeah, I'm a filmmaker. Does that blow your mind?
No, actually, like my brother works in the industry. He's a.
Oh, what industry?
He works in TV.
That's
so.
great. What do you do? I didn't read your profile.
Oh, I'm a librarian. That's why.
A librarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scene 1. Enter a waiter. Uh-oh. Sorry, sometimes I can't leave work at work.
Am I in a movie? Where's the camera?
I'm Kevin, I work in film.
Can I take it from one?
Please.
Here are your wild strawberries.
Okay, so our waiters is out of work after, it seems.
I wouldn't say he's out of work. I'd say he's working for a filmmaker for one afternoon.
Would you care for some iced water?
We've never met.
Oh, you just spilled this everywhere.
Do you get it?
Yeah, Kevin, did you
It's
hire?
ice water on our legs. It's conceptual.
Get you.
I think I saw that guy play Lumiere in a community theater production once.
Well, I hope you're having fun at this place, and Kevin hired me to lick your face.
That's our show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
I love it. I love the immediate post-show breakdown. Thank you very much. Have a great dinner. Also, I think 10:30 tonight in here, celebrity karaoke, one of the best parties of the week. Thanks very much.